Hello, I am Penelope Papadopoulou, and on behalf of my colleagues at the Helmos Vourakos UNESCO Global Geopark, I will introduce you today Mount Helmos and our point of view about how the rocks, the mountains, and the myths can be used as a tool for sustainable development. Helmos Vourakos UNESCO Global Geopark is located in northern Peloponnesus, Greece, 200 kilometers from Athens. It occupies an area of 647 square kilometers. The topography of the area is mainly mountainous and is covered by a variety of vegetation types, traversed by rivers and streams. Helmos Vourakos Geopark is a member of the European Geoparks Network and the Global Geoparks Network under the auspices of UNESCO since 2009. Its major elements of interest are the important geodiversity, the impressive landscapes, the important flora and fauna, and also the remarkable and unique historical and mythological elements and local tradition. The geopark area has a rich geoheritage depicted in its various rocks that have been formed in 11 different geologic periods and describe the story of the Earth's development through time, especially of those internal and external processes that have shaped it. Within the territory of the geopark, 40 geosites and 7 georoutes have been established. In the geopark's territory, there are also several sites of archaeological, natural, and cultural interest that are included in the geopark sites of interest. One of the most important geomorphological features of the geopark is Mount Helmos. Actually, it is so important that it has provided half the name of the geopark. Mount Helmos is dominating the central part of the geopark's geomorphology with its imposing limestone rock volume with steep rock faces. The altitude of its highest peak, Silikorfi, is 2,355 meters. Several other high peaks, more than 10 with altitudes exceeding 2,000 meters, synthesize a relatively complex geomorphology which hosts many characteristic landforms. Mount Helmos is composed of limestones of Tripoli geotectonic zone, tectonically overlaid by limestones, radiolarites and fleece of Pindos geotectonic zone. The lower stratigraphic unit that can be seen at the lower altitude slopes of northeastern Helmos is the volcanosedimentary Tyros sequence and the metamorphic rocks of the phyllite quartzite series. Because of the intense tectonic movements during the alpine orogenesis, these rocks appear severely folded and faulted. The high altitude of Mount Helmos peaks reflects the high uplift rates of the whole northern Peloponnesus during the Pleistocene and the Holocene, caused by the rifting processes of the Corinth Rift, which in turn is caused by the subduction of the African plate underneath the Eurasian one. On Helmos Mountain, 10 geosites have already been established and many others are under evaluation. The most characteristic example is the Styx Waterets geosite. Between high limestone rocks, an impressive waterfall flows down from 200 meters. At the surrounding area, the signs of the Earth's tectonic movements can be seen. This site has a great geomythological value since it is known as the fearful river of Hades and the place where the Greek ancient gods were taking their oaths. It is also the place where the Nereid Thetis bathed her son Achilles in order to turn him to immortal, holding him by his heel. This heel that the waters never touched remained vulnerable and infamous as Achilles' heel. A big number of local endemic plants can be found, such as Globularia stygia, which took its name by the geosite. It is a priority species for conservation in the European Union. Mount Helmos displays several landforms characteristic of extensive past glaciation in the form of glacial valleys, moraines and cirques, glaciofluvial fans, etc. At least 3 glacial phases can be identified by the different landforms on the flanks of Mount Helmos. These were dated as middle to late Pleistocene. The remnants of the past glaciation phases are distributed radially around the highest peaks of Helmos, Silikorfi and Neraidorachi. These glacial remnants are an unexplored treasure for the area, as they can travel to visit all far back to the past in an era when Helmos was dressed in white. Actually, because of its great geomorphological variability, the mountain hosts many different habitat types, such as Oro-Mediterranean grasslands rich in endemic species, and screes and rocky slopes with hasmophytic vegetation. It is a Natura 2000 area and it is protected for its great biodiversity. The area is a popular destination for hiking along the two georoutes that have been established, and also for mountain biking. Moreover, its touristic value is enhanced by the famous Kalavrita Ski Center, which serves more than 120,000 visitors each year, and the Aristarchos telescope, the biggest telescope in the Balkan Peninsula. Apparently, the special characteristics of the area provide a unique sustainable tourism opportunity. It is obvious that this area is already very popular, but how can we take advantage of the big number of visitors that visit the famous ski center in order to turn their interest to the great geodiversity of the mountain and adapt a more sustainable vacation style that will combine adventure and knowledge all year round? The management body of Helmos Vouraikos Geopark has made a plan for addressing this question, which is now at its first steps. As a first step, toposcopes and additional information signage with contemporary interactive marketing tools regarding the special geological features of the area will be placed in the most popular place of the geopark, the Kalavrita Ski Center. More specifically, 3 toposcopes will be put in points of the ski center where people gather or have their break, as for example outside the Salé or the point where the people wait to take the lift. Another very important informative sign will be placed at a popular site containing the other important geosites of the mountain that are further away from the ski center. This sign aims to redirect the visitor towards other remarkable places close by. Other types of signage will be used in order to make the Helmos Mountains heritage more visible. The new signage will be accompanied by a modern mobile application for those who wish to learn more about the geosite and the geopark in general. Moreover, beacons will be used so that the information will be much more accessible by the visitors. Beacons are small and wireless high-tech devices which will send information to the mobile phones of the visitors each time they're in the range. They also serve one more scope. They will also keep a record of the number of the visitors in the area of the geosite. This is especially useful for monitoring the visitability of the more remote geosites. Finally, the existing information point in the ski center Salé will be enhanced with new info kiosks and printed informational material, recreational educational gaming for our younger friends, and a small showcase with the rocks on which the skiers are sliding. These actions will take advantage of the high tourist numbers of the ski resort in order to raise awareness on the geological value of the whole area and redirect them to other important geosites as well. A series of other actions regarding the enhancement of mountaineering and hiking facilities, the improvement of the accessibility of geosites and georoutes, the 3D imaging of inaccessible sites, and the promotion of the project will also take place. For instance, the damaged Via Ferrata steel cable in part of the georoute that leads to Styx Waters will be replaced by a new, improved one, following the instructions of the Hellenic Federation of Mountaineering and Climbing, making the route much more accessible and safer. However, the path that leads to Styx Waters will remain a path for the more experienced hikers. For this reason, the management body has decided to conduct 3D scanning of the mythical geosite. The geosite will be accessible to everybody, either very young or very old friends or people with disabilities. The 3D imagery of Styx Waters will be freely available through the relative application in the info kiosks and the information centers of the geopark and the ski center. Helmos Vouraikos management body, after completing this first stage of action for the management of the Helmos area, will evaluate the interest of the visitors and will plan a second stage of interventions, including designing of tourist packages and, why not, implementation of the first geo-eco-friendly ski center in Greece. Helmos Vouraikos is constantly working on the sustainable local development and is inviting everybody to visit Helmos Mountain. Its geodiversity, biodiversity, and intangible heritage certainly could make the visitor to want to come back again and again, because every corner of this beautiful mountain tells a story. Thank you.